grief on a hilltop cemetery in the outskirts of Kabul. Today is a memorial service for 50 students, most just teenagers, killed in a suicide bombing on a tuition centre in August. All of them were from the Hazara community. Said to be descendants of the Mongols and followers of Shia Islam, they're hated by IS. This is what's left of the classroom. You can still see pieces of shrapnel stuck in the blackboard. There are over 100 students in the classroom at the time of the attack. It's one of more than 10 suicide bombings carried out by IS in Kabul this year. They've targeted journalists, the security forces, but most of all, the city's Shia population. 16-year-old Fatima was one of those who lost her life. She used to work weaving carpets to help pay for her schooling. She was working on this one the day she died.
باز رفتیم دم شفاخانه ها گشتیم آخری بالاخره از شفاخانه گلایی متوقلا از شفاخانه ناصر خسرو پیدا کردیم. یک نفر گفت 6 دانه شهید اینجا هست بیا تو که هستن است. رفتم که می روی شرک پاس کردم یک دختر از ما.
شاید امو زخمی بشه پاسمان کرده باشه یا سرم وصل کرده باشه. باز یا من رفتم نشد زور رفتم دروازه رو باز کردم که از پای فاطمه شناختم. پایش انتر بسته کرده یارد دیستم بسته کرده روش پوشنده بود.
The family moved to this Shia neighbourhood in Kabul 2 years ago from another province, looking for work. But this district, known as Dasht-e-Badchi, has become a focus of IS attacks. IS first appeared in Afghanistan in 2015. Although they're vastly outnumbered by the Taliban, with whom they've often clashed, they've managed to establish a stronghold in the east of the country. IS have been repeatedly targeted by American airstrikes, but have retained the ability to launch deadly attacks, and it's feared their numbers could grow as the group faces defeat in Syria and Iraq. The Hazara community has often been marginalized in Afghanistan, both because of their ethnicity and because of their Shia faith. But they've never faced these kind of sectarian terrorist attacks before, even from the Taliban. Just a few weeks after the attack on the tuition centre, IS struck at this wrestling club, killing over 20 people. Confronted by escalating violence, many Hazaras are fleeing the country, and anger with the government is growing. The Shia community in Kabul has been repeatedly attacked. Is the government failing them?
به هیچ وجه ما ناکام نیستیم بلکه به ده‌ها حمله از ساحات مختلف افغانستان جلوش گرفته میشه. به طور مثال ما تنها از 4 مورد حمله در این اواخر در ساحات غرب کابل جلوگیری کردیم که نشان دهنده تلاش نیروهای امنیتی افغانستان است.
In the Dasht-e-Badchi neighbourhood, there's a sense of fear. Many feel nervous every time they're in a public space. Outside mosques, armed volunteers stand guard, some with weapons provided by the government. The students from the tuition centre are back in the classroom, but the attack weighs heavy on everyone's minds.
خیلی سخته دیگه وقتی که قسمش خیلی ترسیدیم دیگه حالا اگه درس نخوانیم بازم نمیشه دیگه مجبوریم درسم بخوانیم.
ما هیچ وقت چه در برابر خواستهای اونا تسلیم نمیشیم، هیچ وقت در برابر خواستهای اونا زانو نمیزنیم.
There are armed guards here too, but it will take more than that for residents in this community to feel safe again.